Napkins, I forgot napkins. This is like the most, how do you call it?
Stressful?
Not stressful, like, how do you explain that?
Anxiety?
No, like, babe, what's the word when you're like,
I'm trying to get the cake.
anxious? No, because I was like, stacking the cake is the most, like,
Horny?
yes! When you're like, then like, yes, the most nerve-wracking part. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and click on the bell right next to it. That way you get notified every single time I upload a new video. So this video shall be pretty lengthy, pretty interesting. As you guys read in the title, I am going to be doing Laura's baby shower cake. So most of you guys already know her, Laura Boutique, Nalga's Boutique. But in case you do not, Laura is a good friend of mine that I met. I want to say we've been friends for probably going on 3 years now. Fun fact, Laura was actually the first person that reached out to me ever, non-business related, when I started my whole, you know, social media thingy majingy. We ended up hanging out, going to Buffalo Wild Wings on our first friends date. It was actually a double date, me, Laura, Alex, and Victor. She just DM'd me to hang out, and since then, we've gotten super close. She is now one of my best friends. So with that being said, she is obviously pregnant. It's her baby shower cake, and I will be doing her cake. In case you guys don't already follow her or Victor, her fiance, I will leave their socials down below so you guys can go ahead and give them a follow. So she is in California, I am in Texas, so we will be flying over tomorrow. We leave tomorrow, which is Wednesday. Her baby shower is on Saturday, so it gives me a couple of days for me to bake and decorate the cake before her actual baby shower on Saturday. Initially, we're going to get over there on Thursday, but I didn't want to risk it, and if you guys know me, something might go wrong, something might fall on the floor, something might crack. Y'all know the vibes. So I actually changed the flight dates and the Airbnb. We will be staying in a house just so I can have the oven, the space, and everything. I actually last minute changed the days to 2 extra days just so I have time and calm and peace, and I'm not rushed doing the cake. I'm super excited. I am a little bit nervous just because I've never done a cake outside of my comfort zone, aka my own house, or you know, much less decorated a cake somewhere else or traveled to make a cake. But nonetheless, I am super excited. Laura is literally the least pickiest, that's how you say it, right? Yeah, the least pickiest person there is. She told me to do whatever it is that I want with the cake. She just told me, I just asked her like what the vibe of her baby shower was, the theme was, which is teddy bears, baby blue, and like some nude. So I brainstormed on my own to put her cake together, and I will be actually packing with you guys everything that I'm gonna take over there. The only thing that I'm not gonna pack is going to be like the cake mix, the eggs, the oil, things that I can buy like at my local Walmart over there. Fun fact, there is a Walmart 10 minutes away. So as far as like baking the cake ingredients, I will buy over there, but my tools, turning table, cake boards, all of that I will take from here, and we are about to pack that in a second. And really quickly, kind of just tell you guys how I go about making my cakes. For example, I also made my own baby shower cake. I will link that video down below. So I kind of just get ideas from different kind of cakes that I see and then kind of put my ideas on its own. So for Laura's cake, I wanted something very simple but still cute. It will be a 3-tiered cake, and I always go ahead and draw it out. So I'm gonna go ahead and insert the picture right here of what I drew out on kind of what I envisioned for the cake to be. Last minute, I got rid of the baby blocks just because there was not going to be enough space, and we'll get into that later on in the video. I'm actually just going to keep the LVE blocks at the bottom, and as you guys can see, the whole cake will be a baby blue. I'm going to put some clouds made out of fondant, and then the tricky part, wish me luck, is going to be the fondant teddy bears. So I will be making these teddy bears out of fondant, and I want for the top one to be holding a little blue balloon, and then at the bottom, like I said, the baby blocks that say LVE, which I will be making all of this with you guys in this video. So honestly, I don't know how long this video is going to be. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it for the intro. I will be bringing you guys along through the whole thing. So with all that being said, let's get to packing. Okay, so now to get to packing. Baby! So the way that I am planning to pack, kind of how I packed my makeup, I'm gonna go in order into what I plan on doing from the very first step, aka baking the cake, all the way to the very last step, aka the fondant details. So I don't think I'm missing anything. Hopefully, if I did forget something, knowing me, it's something that I can go ahead and grab at Walmart. But like I said, I don't think I'm forgetting anything. So I have a medium-sized luggage that I will be checking in. All of this stuff should be fine to be checked in. So to start off, I have my pans, 6, 8, and 10-inch, my baking spray, measuring cup.
I thought you were gonna take the eggs in the suitcase.
And then in my head, as I was putting all of this on the table, I mean right now I'm putting it on the table to show you guys, but in my head as I was like taking everything out, I was literally pretending like I was like baking, decorating, you know, step by step. So after I take it out, I'm going to need some boards to cool the cake, and then this right here to level them off. Okay, please disregard if you guys hear baby G just having the time of his life in the background. But the frosting, I will be freezing it and then putting it last thing in the luggage once we head out. That way the flight is about 3 hours. We shall be fine since we do have a layover. So frosting, and then I'm going to frost my cake. So I'm taking my big spatula, my little spatula, my scraper, my big scraper, 2 spatulas. Why are you just laughing in the back? Mom life. So this is what I use to frost my cakes, depending on the size of the cake, the frosting and stuff. These are my tools. And then you guys know I like to frost them with a piping tip and then some piping backs. And then also some of my smoothie straws for support. After that, I'm going to do some cloud fondant designs. So I have my fondant mat, my roller, fondant tools, some cloud cookie cutters that I bought off Amazon. And then to glue the clouds, I'm gonna need some brushes, water, obviously I'll get over there. And then this is where it kind of got a little bit more like into detail. As far as my cake, all of that is already done, so I'm set to there. Now for all the other little designs, I'm gonna be doing baby blocks. I just need 3, but I'm taking 6 just in case baby G bites one catches on fire. I don't know, I'm just taking 3 extra ones, so I have 6 cubes right here. And then this is going to be my bottom board of the cake. At the bottom, I taped the letters that I'm going to be putting, which we will get into it later on in the video, but these are the letters that I will be using to make the LV cubes, so that way my paper does not fold. And then my cubes, I will also be using some hot glue gun. And then the most detailed part, which is going to be the teddy bears. So I have my fondant. I actually dyed this last night, because if you guys have dyed fondant, at least me, it is a workout to be to be like coloring the fondant. So I have it ready to go for my teddy bears, and I wrapped this like 10 times to make sure it did not harden with just some what do you call this? And then some just plain white fondant for my clouds, some wire that I will be using for the balloon, which is right here. And then I'm also taking some edible markers for the teddy bears, blue, nude, and black food coloring for details in the bear. And then also a couple of different tips. Some of these I'm gonna use the actual tip, and then some of these I'm going to use the bottom part like as a circle cutter. And then this is what I had, and I was like, I feel like I'm forgetting something. Tell me why. I almost forgot my turntables. So I don't think I would have been able to do this cake without a turntable. I mean, I guess I could have bought it at Walmart, but yeah, I'm taking both of my turntables. One is short, one's a little bit taller. So I'm just gonna take both of them. And lastly, as far as what I'm packing in the luggage, I'm gonna take these right here. So these are called cake dummies. I'm gonna use them to kind of place the fondant bear on top of the balloon to see the sizing of it. So roughly, this is what the cake size will be, 6, 8, 10. Of course, with the layering, the frosting, the boards and all of that, the cake will be about this tall, plus the bear and the balloon. But I like to take cake dummies to kind of like, you know, envision how big I want the bear, how big I want the balloon. And these also work great to kind of place things that are drying up just like this. So I have a luggage right there. I'm about to put everything into some containers. I will fast forward that part, but this is basically everything that I'm packing. And am I forgetting anything, babe?
No, everything looks good.
Okay, so now to actually put it all in the luggage. Okay, so everything is packed. I'm actually going to pack the camera, the batteries, all of that, because we're doing 2 different vlogs. This is going to be all cake related, and then the other one's going to be like an actual vlog, Baby G's first time flying. As far as for the cake, I will go ahead and see you guys tomorrow once we're in LA, ready to get everything ready for the cake.
The next day.
Made it to LA, guys. Okay, so Cass and Alden came through with the setup because I didn't want to pack the monitor because obviously it's like a whole TV. So they came through. So tomorrow everything's ready. And also with the ring light and this table. And then also this table was in the center, but I moved it more this way just so it's kind of short. So this way it's a little bit taller and then I'm a little bit lower. But yeah, it is currently 10 p.m. at night. We have the crowd. And yeah, I'm debating if to start baking right now or tomorrow, but everybody's saying tomorrow. Yeah, it's like 10 p.m. right now. But also guys, we just got back from Walmart. Everything is set up, ready to go. So I already unpacked everything for the cake. But yeah, quick update since last time I saw you guys was at the house packing for everything. And I'm excited to get this cake started. So yeah, I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow early in the morning.
The next day.
It is now the next day. I actually already went ahead in the morning, baked all of the cake. It is now cooling, living their best life in the kitchen. I did do that in the morning while we were eating breakfast, cleaning up, so I didn't really record that part. But you guys have seen me bake my cakes lots of times. So yeah, my cakes are all baked, cooling, ready to go. And today is Thursday, so basically I have the rest of the day. It is about 1 p.m. and then I also have tomorrow, Friday, to get everything done before the actual baby shower day, which is Saturday. So Saturday, I plan on just going over to the venue early, setting up the cake and it being ready. So with that being said, I'm actually gonna get started on the teddy bears. As you guys saw in the picture, I plan on doing about 4 to 5 teddy bears and then also the cubes, which is what's going to take me the longest. Well, mainly the teddy bears. So I'm gonna get started on that. So I have here my fondant. I don't know, I keep like looking at it. I feel like I look at things too much and then I start overthinking it. I feel like this is a good teddy bear color. Is this good or is it too dark?
I'd say it's light.
Light? Oh, no. If anything, okay, I'm not saying it's light. If anything else, like it's too dark. But if she's saying it's light, then I feel like it's perfect then. It's like in the middle. So yeah, this is going to be my fondant for the teddy bears, which I have already ready to go. I also have some white fondant, some toothpicks, some nude and black food coloring, as well as my fondant roller, this fondant mat that most of these things I actually got off Amazon. So I like this one. It's like super big, you guys will see right now. Some wire that I will be using to put my teddy bears together, which you guys will see in a second. And then also my little pinzas to cut the wire. But yeah, I think overall in the cake, the only thing that has me a little bit nervous is the teddy bears. I haven't worked with fondant or like actually made fondant figures in a long time, but they seem to be pretty simple teddy bears. So hopefully I can nail it. I did practice. I'll post a picture here. This was like a very crazy one. I did it like in 5 minutes just to kind of get the idea of it. Of course, the actual teddy bears, I'm gonna take my time in, and then I also have this right here so you guys can get like a top view. Okay, so for the teddy bears, it's obviously gonna be the head, the body, 2 arms and 2 legs. Oh, I also bought this edible markers. I will be using this to draw the face on the teddy bears. Okay, let me go ahead and dye some of my fondant in nude, some in black, and then I'll be right back.
A few moments later.
I put on my apron because I forgot how much I hate dyeing, say it dyeing?
Yeah, dyeing.
I forgot how much I hate dyeing black fondant because it gets so messy like in my hands. I mean, I'm obviously gonna go and wash it, but even then it stains. Not for too long, for like a day, but yeah, my apron is on. Thank God I brought an apron. So let me wash my hands and then we'll get going with the actual teddy bears. I'm gonna start on the bears already. So my fondant, I wrapped it like literally 10 times so it will not harden whatsoever, and it is nice and soft. For the bears, I'm actually not gonna put the heads on the bears till probably tomorrow, just because I don't want for the heads to be too heavy and put any pressure on the body. So I'm gonna do 5 teddy bears. I'm gonna start off by doing the teddy bear heads.
Oh my god, my hands look so chubby.
Okay guys, didn't record this part because it took longer than I thought, but the heads are done, and then I went ahead and added the ears. Basically used this as a circle cutter, and then this one for the nude part. So my heads and the little ears are done, and this is what we have so far. I've been about an hour in, and this is what I have. I'm telling you guys, the ears just took a little bit too long, and then now on to making the face. Okay guys, went ahead and finished this face. Let me grab this one right here, and I'm gonna do everything in fast motion just because it takes me a while, but here it is. Okay guys, it's been literally a couple of hours. I was trying to record from the top view what I was doing, but it was taking me so long, and then just blending the little fondant, moving the hands and everything. But I think I'm almost done. So the heads have been done, the body. This one is going to be the one that's at the top. So let me pretend the head is on there. It's going to be something like this. And then right here, I still have to make the fondant balloon out of this right here. The balloon's gonna go there. This one is just gonna be regular sitting. This one looks a little bit off right now, but once I put the head up, it'll all make sense. This one is going to be laying down. And then lastly, I'm doing this one right here. So I'm actually gonna have one leg hanging, one leg on the cake. So this is actually like the cake, I'm pretending. and then, well, the head's done, and then the manitas. I'll have 4 bodies, which I think I'm only gonna end up doing 4 teddy bears, just because they're a pretty good size. I don't want to overdo it with the teddy bears. 5 teddy bears might be overdoing it, and I want to have like an extra head just in case anything happens. And basically, like, I'm gonna do this real time. How do you say it? Real lifetime, like not fast forwarding. I'm gonna make this just so you guys can see like how long it takes me. And also, my hands are not dirty, guys. It's just all of the food coloring I've been playing with. But yeah, I just like mold it, and if it's too big, I take some out. And yeah, I've just been here in my zone, so there's not too much, I guess, behind the scenes of the teddy bears. But just because of how long these take, I'm telling you guys, I've been doing the bears for about 2 hours, which I knew this is what was gonna take the longest. But so the patita, I want for it to hang off the cake, which is what I love. I mean, besides that they're helpful to put the bodies. Here I'm kind of pretending it's the cake, so it'll have one little leg hanging off like that, and then the other one on the cake. Okay, there we go. And then today's Thursday, so hopefully by Saturday these are pretty sturdy, so I can just mount them on the cake. So I am gonna let them dry like this. I'm not gonna put the head on top until it's fully dry. And then this one is just missing the arms, and then we'll be done with the teddy bear. I'm gonna do a quick cleanup here, and then we're gonna get on to the blocks. Well, the baby blocks. Okay guys, I just finished my blue fondant, and actually I didn't show you guys, but for the body at the very top, well, you guys saw in the picture, I want for one of the teddy bears to be holding a balloon. So I have this wire. The wire is coming out all the way through here because I'm pretending this is the cake. So once I put this on top of the cake, it has enough support with the balloon and stuff, so I'll stab it through the cake. Hence why I have the wire coming down all the way through here. And then also I have this little template for bows. So I want for the teddy bears to also have a little bow. So it's actually like the perfect size bow, a little tiny bow that I could put on the teddy bears. And these are super simple to make. You just put some sugar inside, grab a little bit of your fondant. This is for candy. Fuck yeah, chocolate. Ignore this, I am editing, but I made it work with that. That was actually plastic, so it's meant for candy melt, not fondant. So if you do want to recreate this, make sure it is a silicone template, not plastic. I made it work. It just took me way longer than it should have because it was plastic, so the little bow was not coming out. Again, I made it work, but silicone would have been way faster. So make sure you get silicone. Okay, back to the video. So now I'm gonna place these on the side. Not touch that till the day of, which is Saturday, once everything is fully hardened. And then lastly, as far as like little details, I'm gonna go ahead and do the cubes. And then for the cubes, I'm gonna be using these. I ordered off Amazon. They are 2 inches. They're just some foam cubes. And then I printed out these right here. So it's 6 L's, 6 V's, 6 E's. That way I can have my own baby cubes, custom baby cubes with L, V, E. So the cubes are actually not going to go on the cake, they're going to go on the board. So these are not going to be edible, which doesn't matter because again, they're not going to be on the actual cake. So basically I'm just going to cut out the letter and then glue it to the cube. Say hi everybody. Hi. Hi. Hi everybody.
Good job.
Anyways guys, I was going to do the last cube with you guys and I totally forgot. Laura's here. Yes, I forgot. But yeah, we just started talking y se me fue la onda to record the last cube. But basically, like I told you guys, just cut out the letters, glue them. No, this is not for you. This is for Laura's baby.
No, baby.
I know. Okay, come get her. Okay, we are done for today. I know it seems like not that much on camera, but it's been what, like 4 hours? Well, I started baking in the morning and then I got to doing this, so yeah. But the most time-taking things are done. So with that being said, I will see you guys tomorrow for the actual making of the cake. We are back. It is the next day. It is already dark outside. It's already the afternoon. Well, heading towards nighttime. And I'm about to get to frosting the cake. Sure, this is going to be my bottom tier, and I am purposely setting the cake a little bit off to the side. That way I have space in the front to add the baby blocks as well as the bear. Frosting does take me quite some time, so enjoy this in fast forward motion. Me basically just frosting all the 3 tiers in a baby blue. now on to the second one. I have my 3 tiers already here frosted, ready to go. I'm now going to get them ready to tier, even though I'm not going to tier them till tomorrow, but I want for them to already be basically ready to go for tomorrow. So I have these right here. These are called smoothie straws. I know they also have another name, but basically just very thick straws. And I'm using these to stack my cakes. I'm also going to stack them a little bit off. Just so the bears fit in the front. So the front of the cake is going to be this part right here. And I'm going to stack the cakes a little bit, you know, on this side of the cake, para tener espacio enfrente to put the teddy bears. So I already put one straw in. I'm going to take this one out and actually use this one to measure my other straws that I'm going to be putting in there. That way they're all the same height and I can get my cake as leveled as possible. And I am going to put a good amount of these just because I want for the cake to have good and a lot of support. So yeah, that's basically what I'm going to do for now on the bottom tier and on the middle tier. Guys, I don't know how I just did this now, but I'm like panic attack, but I'm actually gonna put clouds around the cake. So I'm like, okay, I'll just put a cloud, like a big cloud right here. Oh my God, I don't know how that happened. It literally just ran my fingers through there. So now all I'm missing is the fondant clouds, which I will be doing tomorrow, and then also of course putting the cake together. And tomorrow will be the big day where I get to actually put it together and then just see the cake come to life. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow once we are ready to finish off the cake.
The next day.
It is now the next morning. I went ahead and rolled out some fondant and then put it on this tier. I'm debating if to put it on the other tiers or wait till I tier, stack the cakes, put the bears, and then put the clouds, because I don't want for the clouds to be in the way of the bears, if that makes sense. But of course, I'm not gonna put the bears until I stack it at the party. So I'm like debating. And then these are the bears. I already put the heads on them. So a little sleepy one. This one is going to be at the top. I am going to remove that wire once we're over there, but I'm using it for support right now. So yeah, I also have some extra little bows in case one of them falls. I also have extra balloons in case this one pops. But it is currently 11. It starts at 3, so I want to get there about an hour before just to set it up, make sure everything's good. This is how I currently look. I'm about to shower, get ready. So yeah, I can't wait. In my head, I already kind of have planned how it's going to look and come out. So I'm just hoping and praying, crossing my fingers. Yeah, I'll catch up with you guys once we are loading everything up and heading out.
Good.
Okay guys, we are loaded. I decided to actually go set it up and then come back and finish getting ready. My makeup's done. I actually put on this headband, so when I'm setting up the cake, my hair's not like on the pastel. But thankfully we have a SUV, so the cake shall be good. Nothing is tiered, so nothing should fall. The bears, I'm actually gonna take them in the front because nothing can happen to the little bears. This and this are coming with me just because I don't want to risk it. And I'm a little bit nervous. I've never done this to where, because this is like whipped cream. So hopefully by the time we get there, it is not dry, it's good. I wrapped it really good so no air goes in there. Hopefully, I'm crossing my fingers that the frosting is good. You know, for me to pipe the corners once we're there.
It's 30 minutes away.
Yeah, we're 30 minutes away. Ah! We made it to the house where the party's gonna be. So I'm just gonna start stacking it up. DJ started too, so in case I don't talk with you guys no more, it's because of the DJ. But enjoy me putting the cake together.
Spicy, yeah.
You want me to just take the tela off it, the table?
No, I think it looks fine. Yeah,
Okay.
it makes it look cute. Napkins, I forgot napkins. This is like the most, how do you call it?
Stressful?
Not stressful, like, how do I explain
Nervous?
that?
Anxiety?
No, like, babe, what's the word when you're like,
I'm trying to get the cake.
no, because I was like, stacking the cake is the most, like, yes! When you're like, dun, dun, like, yes, the most nerve-wracking part, because, you know, but I am gonna put the cloud, so I have like a little bit of space for error because, you know, if anything happens, a little poke or something, I just cover it with the cloud. I'm waiting out napkins though. I brought everything except napkins. Okay, now the third one. I brought my Crocs too. I'm like, ignore my outfit. Okay, so I think the frosting should be good. It was only a 30-minute ride. Just to pipe the corners to cover up like the wood, not the wood, the board. I also brought the clouds, the fountain clouds, and a little tray of tools that I'm using. So a little trick, I'm actually gonna use the clouds. My hands are washed, it's just a food coloring, but like the little places that I stabbed it accidentally, I'm actually gonna use the cloud to cover it and then go around piping it, so it'll cover up any mistakes. Now, what's going to bring the cake to life? The clouds and the teddy bears. So I'm gonna fast forward this part, but yeah, me putting the clouds on the cake. Just finished putting the bears and we're done with the cake. Behind the scenes of that ass, I mean of that cake, it matches perfect. I like it. Do you like it? Rated 1 to 10.
300 times
Okay,
10.
that'll be $300. PayPal's fine, Laura. We are done, just left. We're on the way to get ready, and then I'm gonna hop on to the other vlog. I feel so happy, so accomplished. Yeah, that's the word, accomplished, because his mom, her mom was actually telling me like, I know Mika es mucho trabajo, and I was like, I genuinely enjoy it. Like, I had so much fun doing it. Like, when I make a cake that I had been planning to make for like weeks, I planned this cake like weeks back, like even just like in my head, looking for inspo, how to do the bears and things like that. The best part is when I put the cake together and it actually comes out how I envisioned it and everything comes out good. I'm like, oh, like I just feel so happy. And yeah, I hope Laura loved it as well. This was actually obviously my present to her, and then she got me a present. I think she put it on her vlog because she was recording. Now my present is canceled. So, but I hope you guys enjoyed watching this vlog. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.